Alright everyone, how are we? So this one's on emergency services. So you've got a building on fire. Can you go and fly and film it? There's going to be people with a Mini that go, yes we can. Yes, we've got a Mini, we can fly anywhere, we can do what we want. We can't. And there's a couple of little bits we need to know about. So this is offences, and this is on the implementing regulation EU 2019/947 on the rules and procedures for the operation of unmanned aircraft remote pilots. This is your responsibilities as a remote pilot, and these are things that you could be an offence under Article 265. Okay, so Article 265B, and then it is point number, he says, just checking because I don't want to get it wrong, J. So this is flight close to emergency response. So general offence number 8, flying within or close to an emergency response. So it's actually an offence for a drone to fly close to or inside areas where an emergency response is ongoing unless permission has been obtained from the appropriate emergency response services. So there's a building on fire, you want to film it, you want to get up nice and close, and the fire service are there and they go no, then you have to remain a safe distance from it. Now they might be using their own drones in operation, and you'll probably see them and hear them whizzing around. And they don't want other aircraft in the area to worry about. So what is the safe distance from another unmanned aircraft? What is the legal separational distance? Would anyone like to guess? I'll give you the answer shortly. So, although the terms close to or inside areas of an emergency response effort and ongoing are not further defined, so these are not further defined, they should be given their everyday meaning. Okay, but again, there's no distance set out. And here's the other thing: if you're down the road and you're doing an inspection on something, and let's say something bad has happened, you know, a couple of 100 meters away, you might not be aware of it. You're too busy doing your job. You could actually end up breaking this general offence Rule 8 because you're flying an emergency service show, they see your drone, you're unaware, and before you know it, you're in trouble. Now, a pilot operating in the open category, so this is anyone flying in the open category, like the Mini or anything else, who flies in contravention of the above will commit an offence against Article 265B, 3 of the ANO for breaching Article 265BJ. So what's number 3? Let's have a look. It says, what does it say? 265B. Have I got it here? 265 1, 2, 3. A remote pilot who contravenes a relevant requirement imposed in the unmanned aircraft implementing regulation is guilty of an offence. So basically, if you fly within or close to an emergency operation, you are basically guilty of an offence. You're just guilty. End of. So that's quite nice. A pilot operating a drone in a specific category who flies in contravention of the above article will commit an offence against Article 265B3 of the ANO for breaching Article 265B7I. What's 7I? He says, I've got it here. It's here. What is 7I? If I can find it. No, I can't see it. It's small writing. Can't see it. Maybe I didn't print it off 7i. I'll find it if I can. Put it there. So, has anyone worked out what the safe distance is? Basically, there is not one defined. Interestingly, there's nothing defined, and until there is a case law set on this, there won't be a minimum distance set or maximum distance from emergency services. What is case law? That is where the CA, the police or someone else takes you to court, they prosecute you for being too close, and the case law will then set, that case will then set a distance, and from then on it will then be defined in law. There's always a reason why the congested area was never defined in law, because everyone folded. As soon as the CAA or the police says we're going to prosecute you for flying in a built-up area, no one contested it, so it never went to court, and therefore it was never kind of stamped down as such in case law. Just so you know. So basically, what would I do? There's a building on fire. You know, just keep well back, because the emergency service pilots, remember, they want to get their aircraft up, be looking down, looking in, concentrating on the emergency. They do not need to worry about you being close by. So, you know, hold yourself back 200-300 meters. To be honest, if you're that far away, you shouldn't be a problem to them, although they may disagree. You know, but 200 to 300 meters out, what harm are you to? You know, you're only this big. You know, they're this big. There's plenty of separation technically, although you could be put them off. I have seen where they're saying they're going to use 240 and 241. That's the wrong rules to use, by the way, to the police and fire service if you want to stop someone flying. It's general offence number 8 you've got to go with, and that's flying within or close to an emergency response. You can do them under Article 265B. That's the article you're going to do them under. And yeah, 240 and 241 is the wrong answer. Okay, 240 and 241 are for reckless endangerment. There's no way to prove that they're recklessly endangering unless they were to hit the emergency services drone, and then that would have been reckless because they caused a collision at an emergency thing. Flying close to you or being nearby, that's not reckless. Okay, I said okay again, didn't I? Someone shoot me. Basically, yeah, if there's an emergency, stay away or stay at a safe distance. It would be nice if the emergency services sometimes would just tag on drone assist and go, boomf, this 500 metre area, emergency going on, stay clear. Because then we could also see stay clear. But there are those that I understand that would then go chasing these kind of events. You know, there are, you know, as bad as we have it, we have ambulance chasers, if you like. Then we would end up with drone ambulance chasers, and we don't want that. We really don't. So just think before you fly near an emergency service, ongoing operation. Okay, right, take care, have a good one.